3 EVs, 3 different mindsets, one brand quietly dominating 2026. Number 3. This looks like just another small electric hatchback, but that first impression is exactly why people underestimate it. Because this tiny EV is doing something most cars at double the price still can't. The 2026 BYD Dolphin Surf isn't loud, it isn't flashy, but it quietly makes gasoline city cars feel unnecessary. At first glance, the design feels simple, and that's intentional. A smooth EV-focused front, sharp LED lighting, and clean surfacing that isn't trying to impress, but still looks modern. And here's the detail many miss. Every curve is shaped for efficiency, not decoration. That's where the smart engineering starts. From the side, its compact size tells you exactly what it's built for. Tight streets, busy traffic, easy parking. But notice this, it doesn't feel cheap or awkward. The taller roofline improves headroom, short overhangs make it agile, and the stance feels balanced instead of toy-like. Now step inside, because this is where expectations flip. The cabin feels brighter, cleaner, and more thoughtful than most entry-level cars. A digital driver display keeps things clear, while a central touchscreen controls everything smoothly and intuitively. Nothing flashy, just usable, modern tech that works. Here's the surprising part. Despite its size, space is used intelligently. A flat EV floor opens up legroom, storage is placed where you actually need it, and visibility makes city driving stress-free. It's built for real life, not showroom tricks. And underneath it all sits BYD's Blade battery technology, known for safety, durability, and efficiency. Acceleration is instant where it matters most. Traffic lights, merges, quick gaps. Range comfortably handles daily driving, and charging stays simple enough to make EV ownership feel normal. So here's the real takeaway. The Dolphin Surf doesn't try to be premium, it doesn't try to be fast. It simply proves that affordable electric cars no longer need excuses. And that leaves one final question. If a small EV can do daily life this well, why are we still defending gas-powered city cars in 2026? Number 2. Tesla fans won't like hearing this, because there's an electric SUV that delivers long-range, premium technology, and confident performance without Tesla pricing. And once you understand what the 2026 BYD Sea Lion 7 offers, buying a Tesla may stop feeling like the obvious choice. This SUV doesn't try to shock you instantly, it wins you over quietly, step by step. The design feels purpose-built for electric driving, not adapted from something else. Clean, focused, and confident, nothing feels forced or overdone. Look closer and the intent becomes clear. Every surface is shaped for efficiency. The stance feels planted, the proportions feel balanced. It looks premium without screaming for attention, and that subtle confidence is exactly why it works. But expectations really shift when you step inside. The cabin feels calm, modern, and far more upscale than most people expect at this price point. The layout is clean and intuitive. The screens respond instantly. Nothing feels experimental or confusing, even for first-time EV owners. Space is where this SUV quietly wins. The flat electric floor creates genuine rear legroom. The seats focus on long drive comfort instead of trying to look sporty. This doesn't feel like an EV built only for solo drivers. It feels designed for real families in everyday life. And just when you think you've seen everything, the feature list keeps growing. Wireless connectivity, fast charging options, advanced driver assistance systems working silently in the background, not to impress you, but to reduce stress every time you drive. Now comes the part that changes the conversation. Under the floor sits BYD's advanced electric platform paired with its Blade battery technology. Acceleration feels smooth and instant, confident, not aggressive, strong enough to make city driving effortless and highway merging stress-free. And then there's the range, enough to cover days of driving without constantly checking the battery. Range anxiety fades into the background, which is exactly how an EV should feel. Charging feels practical, not like a daily problem you have to plan around. On the road, the Sea Lion 7 stays composed, the cabin remains quiet, the ride feels stable and comfortable. It's not trying to excite you for 5 seconds, it's trying to make every drive easier. So here's the uncomfortable truth. The 2026 BYD Sea Lion 7 doesn't try to replace Tesla's image, it challenges Tesla's value. Premium feel, real-world range, modern technology, without paying extra for a badge. And that leaves one final question. If an electric SUV can deliver this much without Tesla pricing, does brand loyalty still matter in 2026? Number 1. Tesla loyalists won't enjoy hearing this, because there's an EV that quietly matches the Model 3 where it matters most, and then undercuts it where it hurts the most. This is the 2026 BYD Seal, and it's not trying to be disruptive, it's trying to be smarter. At first glance, nothing feels overdone. The design is clean, aerodynamic, and confident. No fake aggression, no unnecessary drama. Just a low, wide stance that looks planted and purposeful, like it was shaped by airflow, not trends. But here's where curiosity kicks in. Look closer, and you realize every surface is doing something. The front channels air for efficiency, the side profile stretches cleanly for stability and cabin space, and the rear ties it all together with a calm, futuristic presence that feels premium without trying too hard. Now step inside, because this is where expectations shift. The cabin doesn't feel like a cut-cost EV. It feels considered, minimal but not empty. High-resolution displays, smooth animations, and a layout that feels intuitive within minutes. And then there's a feature many don't expect at this price, a rotating main screen in certain markets. Portrait or landscape, your choice. It's practical, it's unique, and it's something its biggest rivals still doesn't offer. Comfort matters here. Supportive seating, a flat floor that gives rear passengers real space, a sense that this car was designed for daily life, not just spec sheets. But now comes the part that really changes the conversation. Under the floor sits BYD's advanced battery tech, engineered for safety, longevity, and real-world usability. Range isn't just competitive, in some cases it's better. In charging, quick enough to make long trips feel routine instead of stressful. Performance is smooth, instant, and confident, not obsessed with headlines, focused on balance, acceleration when you want it, composure when you don't. So here's the real takeaway. The 2026 BYD Seal doesn't try to replace Tesla's image, it challenges Tesla's value. Lower pricing, premium feel, serious range, and technology that actually improves ownership, not just marketing slides. Which leads to one unavoidable question. If an EV can offer this much without asking for a premium badge, does brand loyalty still matter as much in 2026?